Hey scrappers, it's Tom from the iScrap app, and today is Sunday, March 14th, 2021. Now, we always love reporting some of the prices that you, the scrapper, have given us online over the last week. So if you have prices that you'd like to report, go to iScrap app today or touch on them below. But we always like to see you post them to the scrapyard that you sold at. This way it helps other scrappers in the area learn more about the markets. Now, don't forget, if you're looking for more market tips and tricks, become a Patreon supporter for 26 cents a day or more for some of the higher levels. Gives you additional information throughout the week of where the markets are, how the prices are moving, and how you can make more money with your scrap. Without further ado, let's talk about some of the catalytic converter prices, which have been brought to us by the team at rrcats.com. Now, in the last week, we've seen rhodium prices drop about 3.5%, platinum down 2%, and palladium down 2%. Now, that isn't the worst thing in the world because we still have prices that are 5 to 7% off of all-time record average highs, which are really good pieces of news. Now, when we look at some of the catalytic converter prices, we can give you some averages for different grades, but of course, by providing the team at rrcats.com your serial number or a picture of your catalytic converter from overhead, you'll always be able to get a much quicker and more accurate quote. Now, over the last week, we've seen Toyota Prius EA6s priced anywhere from $450 to $672. GD3s from Toyota Priuses have ranged from $777 to $1,143. Regular domestics off of GMs and Fords are in the 115 to 147 range. Exotic catalytic converters, which could be anything from a BMW to a Land Rover, Range Rover, vary in price from $650 to $1,600 per catalytic converter. Now, there are bread loaf catalytic converters. There's generally two different types, small and large. They could come off of Isuzus, Fords, and other GM vehicles. Those prices for the small and large ones range anywhere from $170 to $655 each, so you can always check us out with your serial numbers. They're almost always listed on the bread loaf catalytic converters, so it's really good to have those come to us so we can get you really clear and quick prices on them. Now, Chrysler catalytic converters range in price from $150 to $725 each, so send us pictures of those where they have serial numbers generally listed on the side, 191 ARP, or something along those lines with some numbers afterwards. Send us those at rrcats.com today. Now, let's talk about some of the non-ferrous prices that we've seen over the last few days, over the last week. We're going to report them now. In Sterling Heights, Michigan, #1 tubing is coming in at $305. Rockaway, New Jersey, Bear Bright Copper Wire, also home of the iScrap app, $3.50 a pound. Jacksonville, Florida, red brass, $1.90. Bradford, Pennsylvania, lead acid batteries, 17 cents a pound, as that lead acid battery market has been very weak compared to all of the other metals in 2021. In Hartley, Delaware, aluminum siding is coming at 35 cents a pound. Beltsville, Maryland, insulated THHN, $1.70. Dewey, Arizona, compressors, also known as sealed units, coming in at 15 cents a pound. In Sayersville, Kentucky, #2 copper, $2.85. And in Scranton, Pennsylvania, alternator and starter scrap coming in at 30 cents a pound. Now, with steel prices up over the last week, over the last 3 weeks, over $30 a ton, we've seen some better prices for steel being reported out there. In Jackson, Michigan, light iron coming in at $200 a ton. Tampa, Florida, scrap iron at 8.5 cents a pound. Hancock, Maryland, shred at $1.79. Grove, Iowa, complete cars, $175 per ton. In Hayden Township, New Jersey, light iron coming at 9 cents a pound. That comes in around $190 per ton. Radcliffe, Kentucky, automobile scrap coming at $160. Jacksonville, Florida, shred coming at 7 cents a pound. And in North Bay, Ontario, heavy melt #1, $260 per ton in Canadian dollars. Indianapolis, Illinois, #1 steel, $170 a ton. Now, scrappers, every week we love seeing the prices that you report through the iScrap app to help you remember what you got paid, also to see what other people got paid. And every Sunday we try to do our YouTube video letting you know what some of the prices have been over the last 7 days. Now, if you have prices that you want to report, go to iScrapApp.com. If you're looking to download the iScrap app so you get push notifications sent to you, by all means, it's free, it's easy to download, easy to use, and those push notifications will give you alerts when the markets are up, when the markets are down, or when we post a new podcast or some type of a blog. Scrappers, this is Tom from the iScrap app. Today is Sunday, March 14th, 2021. We look forward to reading your comments, answering them with our own comments and questions for you so we can learn more about what you need to help you make more money with your scrap. Scrap often, stay healthy. Until next week, scrappers, I'll scrap you later.